recaptured the temple, they found only one flask of sacred oil, only enough to keep the menorah, the holy candelabra, burning for a day. But through a miracle, the single flask of oil kept the menorah burning for 8 days. That's why Hanukkah is 8 days long, because of that legend. And that's why Hanukkah is the festival of lights, centered around the lighting of the candles on the menorah. You know, it's very natural to have a festival of light this time of year, and many, many cultures do. And because it's so dark, really. So we learn to appreciate light this time of year. We've all noticed the darkness, I'm sure, especially since daylight savings time ended. But we still find it surprising. I was at Trader Joe's parking lot recently, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I thought to myself, oh wow, is there a big storm coming in? Because it's so dark! Then I realized, no, it's not a big storm, it's just night falling at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We realize it happens, but it still surprises us. So it's natural that we would celebrate light at this time of year. The Romans had a festival of light, the Feast of the Unconquered Sun. And it's natural that Jews and Christians would also have festivals that thank God for light. And for the fact that even though the sunlight is declining, it's not dying, and it will start coming back after December 21st, the winter solstice. It's going to make a comeback. But we also know that the world is gloomy with, as the phrase goes, a darkness more than night. We know that the short days and the long nights are the least of our worries, really. We have a bigger problem, and it's called sin. Sin, in all of its ugly manifestations, has brought darkness and gloom to our world. We need some light, and it's not the kind of light that December 21st is going to renew. Not the kind of light that the solstice is going to bring back. More than vitamin D, we need the light of forgiveness and of peace. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. And that verse from John's Gospel we read a moment ago says, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So into our darkened world, Jesus comes to shine into our lives. You know, I see Debbie Boone on TV promoting the lifestyle lift. And did you notice, by the way, that with the women there's these dramatic differences? With the guy, he looks exactly the same in the before and after picture. But that's not really the point I wanted to make. Debbie Boone, what was her big hit? You light up my life. And that's what Jesus does for us. He lights up our lives. He renews us with His light. And so on this Thanksgiving, when we think about candles and menorahs and light, we give thanks for the greatest light of all, the light that shines upon us and renews us in Jesus Christ.